The detention center on the US military base in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, has been a controversial symbol of America's unfinished business in the war on terror that President George W. Bush launched 12 years ago. Now the Obama administration is preparing to relocate many of the 166 detainees still held at the base. Pentagon correspondent Julian Barnes joins us with the story. Good morning, Julian.
Good morning.
So, Julian, President Obama pledged to close down Gitmo, as the detention center is known, 4 years ago. But that process stalled. Is it for real this time?
Well, it's hard to tell. But what is for real is the Obama administration is going to make another push at it. They're once again going to start the process of transferring people out. We've got 86 people there who have been cleared for transfer that no longer necessarily represent a threat to the United States. The military has decided a while ago that they can be transferred to their home country. This process has stalled. It's going to start going again.
So, when we talk about the transfer to their home countries, how do we go about that process? I believe Yemen is a place in particular that's likely to receive a lot of those people.
That's right. 56 of the 86 are from Yemen, and the administration has a self-imposed ban on sending people to Yemen, which was put in place after the Christmas Day bomber, the underwear bomber in 2009. But Congress has also put up a lot of hurdles here to transferring people, not only to Yemen, but to any country where former Gitmo detainees have returned to the battlefield. So, in effect, the Secretary of Defense has to sign a national security waiver. They haven't done that. That's been on the books since 2012, but they haven't done any of those waivers yet. We now believe that that waiver process will begin in the weeks and months to come.
But is that likely to draw criticism from conservatives who fear that we're just, plonking these potential new terrorists into a volatile situation?
That's exactly right. There have been a number of Republicans like Kelly Ayotte of New Hampshire who have really raised questions about the administration's record on releasing Guantanamo detainees. Yesterday, she said that there are some serious questions about sending people back to Yemen. Senator Ayotte and a lot of other Republicans want to see Guantanamo stay open, and so they do not see the need to transfer people out.
And what is the record? I mean, do we have any evidence that previous detainees who were transferred, in fact, got back into terrorist activities?
There definitely have been. The official numbers are about 24%, although, people debate whether that is higher or lower of the detainees. In Yemen, there is a confirmed case that one former Guantanamo detainee joined al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula and was killed by Yemeni forces. So there definitely is some detainees who have returned to the battlefield. But Yemen has a plan this time to monitor detainees, to rehabilitate detainees, to prevent these people from returning to the battlefield. The two governments have been negotiating this for the last few months. There's a new government in Yemen which promises its track record will be better than its predecessor.
Right, and I understand that there's obviously been some controversies for some time now around a related issue, and that is the use of drone strikes, and that there's a letter out there that I believe has been sent from Eric Holder addressing these assassinations of American citizens. Tell us a bit about that, please. Right.
So what the administration calls targeted killings, they, in a letter to Congress yesterday ahead of President Obama's speech today, they revealed that 4 Americans have been killed in drone strikes during the Obama administration. Now, only one of these people, Anwar al-Awlaki, al-Qaeda leader in Yemen, was the target of the drone strike. The others were killed in drone strikes that were targeting others, or were so-called signature strikes, where they attack what they think are a group of militants. Now, this is coming out ahead of this speech today, where President Obama is going to address, at least in broad terms, his drone policy and the attempts to put a solid legal foundation underneath the use of drones.
It's a difficult task, perhaps. Julian, thank you very much for your time. That's all we have time for now, folks.